Hi, and welcome back to the Citizen Channel. Hope you're all staying safe and well. As we say goodbye to the 21-22 season. Yeah, we said goodbye to a legend, didn't we, Fernandinho? If you checked out my little 3-part vlog on his time at City, that'll be. Hope you enjoyed it, and it might help you in this little thing we've got today. Of course, the Fernandinho quiz we've got today for you, so it might help you out with some of the answers anyway. But if you haven't checked it out, please, if you get a chance, please do so. I'll be very grateful. I enjoy doing these little history things, and obviously Ferna spent a long time. It took a while to do it, mind you, because there's quite a lot of history there, but I did enjoy it. So we're going to have a little quiz today, a bit of fun, just for fun. Have it, play it on your own, play it with your mates, or play it with your family so you can get the question first or something like that, or give yourself marks, whichever way you want to do it. 12 questions, just 12 points, just 1 point for each question. On our wonderful legend Fernandinho, of course. Please, if you are new to the channel, push that subscribe button. If you've already pushed it, just spread the word, guys. Spread the word. So we make a very old City fan very happy, and give us them thumbs ups or likes, etc. if you can as well. So much appreciated. I do everything City, past, present, and forever. A lot of history things and quizzes over the summer hiatus, of course, but be back with all the current stuff once the new season starts. It'll be here before we know it, 22-23, as I'm recording this on the 7th of June. So before we know it, I think the fixtures are out in 2 or 3 days, aren't they? So that's something to look forward to. Right, guys, let's have a go at this quiz then. 12 questions. You can do it in the time. I'll leave a little bit of a gap. You can do it at the time I do it, or you can pause it if you want to have a think. Whichever way you want to do it, it's just a bit of fun. Whatever way you want to play the game, and I hope you enjoy it. Let me know. Let me know your scores as well, guys. It's great I like doing these. It's nice to know what scores you get as well. What would I have got out of 12 for this one? If I hadn't done the research, possibly 5 or 6. I'm not great. Anyway, let's get on with it. Right, here we go. A quote first. Which manager said this about Fernandinho? If a team has 3 Fernandinhos, they will be champions. We have one, but he's fast, he is intelligent, he is strong in the air, he can play several positions. When he sees a space, he will run there immediately. When you need to make a correction, you just need one player to challenge, and he is there. So, which manager? It could have been a City manager, it could have been another manager. Which manager said that about the wonderful Fernandinho? Have a think on that one. I've got another quote later as well from another manager that you might have to figure out. Right, question 2. Yes, he won 6 with Shakhtar Donetsk. He won 6 Ukrainian titles. How many league titles did he win with City? He won 6 Ukrainian league titles. He won a few cups and UEFA Cup as well. But how many? He won 6 with Shakhtar Donetsk. Ukrainian titles. How many did he win with City? I'm not giving you an option on that one. That's easy enough for you to work out yourself, hopefully. Or you know it. You would have read it over the last few weeks. Question 3, yep. He scored his first 2 goals for City on the 14th of December 2013 at the Etihad. I was there that day, great game, against Arsenal. What was the final scoreline? So he scored a couple of goals that day. One of those fantastic games. At some certain stage, could have gone either way, but all well and good in the end. So what was the score in that game? Can you remember? Question 3. Question 4, cast your mind back. I'll give you options on this one and just give us the right one. You got 1 in 4 chance if you don't know anyway. The month and year Ferna signed for City. Was it June 2013, July 2013, May 2014, or June 2015? So which month and year did Ferna join us? Question 4. Question 5. On the 30th of April this year, 2022, as I'm recording this, he got his final ever goal for City in a 4-0 win against who? Who did he get his final goal against? 4-0. Not too long to think back, unless you're doing this a year hence or something, as I'm recording this. So who did he score? Who did he get a goal against in a 4-0 win? Question 6. Easy one, this, although I might have struggled and might have forgot myself. What was Ferna's shirt number in the squad? He wouldn't have minded number 7, but he wasn't allowed that because Mr. Milner was number 7 at the time. But what was Ferna's eventual shirt number? And it stayed that throughout his career with us. Question 7. Yeah, the 16-17 season was the worst for Fernandinho as far as red cards were concerned. How many did he get that season? I'll give you options. Did he get 2 red cards, 3, 4, or 5? Yeah, 2016-17. Obviously, start of Pep's tenure, wasn't it? He must have been stressing over Pep. Did he get 2, 3, 4, or 5 red cards in that season? His worst one. Question 8. Yes, here we go. How old was Fernandinho when he led City out for the final league appearance on the 22nd of May 2022? And then obviously, eventually, after a pitch invasion was cleared, lifted the trophy against Villa, of course. So how old was he when he led us out and lifted that trophy? How old was Fernandinho? As at the 22nd of 5th of May 2022. Question 9. Which was the first piece of silverware Ferna lifted? Think carefully. For City as a captain. Obviously, he's here a long time. How long was he captain for? Which was the first piece of actual silverware Ferna lifted? I just need what it is. Was it FA Cup, League Cup, Community Shield, Premier League? Have a think on that one. Question 10. Yeah, who said this? This is another quote. Who said this about Fernandinho? It's maybe the surprise package. Not many people may have seen him as he has been playing in the Ukraine, but I have seen his Champions League performances, and he's a very good player. So who said that about Fernandinho? Question 11. Yeah, Brazil, he's played over, 40 times? 50, 60 or 70? So the nearest one, because obviously if he's played 70, that's over 40, isn't it? But you know what I mean? It's near. Has he played over 40, over 50, over 60 or over 70 games for Brazil? Full internationals in his career. Question 12. Yeah. In only one season did Ferna actually fail to score a goal in competitive football. So what season was that? I'll give you 3 options. It was either the 15-16 season, 17-18 season, or the 19-20 season. So which one of those 3 seasons did Ferna fail to get on the score sheet for his stats for Manchester City? What's your last question? Question 12. Right, how did you do? Did you do all right? Did you do okay? Did you cast your mind back? Right, shall we get through the answers now? 12 questions. Right, question 1, of course, was the quote, wasn't it? Which, if a team has 3 Fernandinhos, they will be champions. We have 1, but he's fast, intelligent, strong in the air, can play several positions. When he sees a space, he will run there immediately. When you need make a correction, you just need 1 player to challenge, and he is there. Yeah, well, it was a City manager. I wasn't quoting some other manager. Of course, it was Pep Guardiola, so give yourself a point for that. He won 6 Ukrainian league title medals. How many was City? Well, only the 5. Yeah, would have been nice to equal what he did with the UK, but we can't be greedy, can we? I'm sure he's not greedy. Question 3, he scored his first 2 goals, of course, in the thrashing. Well, it wasn't really a thrashing. It was when you scored 6 goals, but obviously the Arsenal game was 6-3, wasn't it? A 9-goal thriller. So that was the score line I was looking for, 6-3 against Arsenal. Wonderful game, that. Wonderful game. Question 4, the month and year Ferna signed for City, of course. Well, it was June 2013, wasn't it? I think that was fairly easy when you look at images and who's there and think back, and obviously on that one. On the 30th of April, this is question 5. On the 30th of April, he got his final goal ever for City in a 4-0 win. Well, of course, that was at Elland Road, wasn't it, against Leeds United? That was question 5, so give yourself a point for that. Leeds United. You could have said Elland Road. I'll give you a point either way, whichever one you said. I think one doesn't come without the other, does it? What was Ferna's shirt number? Well, of course, he may have wanted 7, but his lad said he was number 25, so that's what he picked, number 25. Question 7. The 16-17 season was the worst, as far as red cards were concerned for Fernandinho. He actually got 3, yes. I give you the options 2, 3, 4 or 5. And the 3 were in a Champions League game against Borussia Mönchengladbach and league games against Chelsea and Burnley. Naughty boy. That was his worst season. He didn't do too bad, did he? Question 8. How old was Ferna, of course, when he won this final league title for us, when he led us out on the 22nd of May 2022? Well, he just turned 37, yeah. It'd been his 37th birthday on the 4th of May. He doesn't look a day over 27, does he? He certainly doesn't play a day over 27. I think he's still got mileage at a certain level left, that's for sure. Question 9, which was the first piece of silverware? Yeah, I mean, you had a choice really of 4, didn't you? Obviously, but it was of course the Carabao Cup only a couple of thousand of us there to witness it. But yeah, it was there at Wembley, April 2021, of course, our 1-0 victory against Tottenham Hotspur in the Carabao Cup. So that's the first piece of silverware he lifted as a captain. I'll say he obviously lifted loads, hasn't he, back in time, but that was the first as a captain. Question 10. Who said this about Ferna? Is maybe the surprise package. Not many people have seen him as he's been playing in the Ukraine, but I've seen his Champions League performance. He's a very good player. So obviously it was when he signed for the club, wasn't it? And yes, again, it was a City manager. And who signed him? Well, it was Manuel Pellegrini, of course, before, or I think in his programme notes for his very first game that game was quoted in. Question 11, the penultimate one. Yes, Ferna has played. Yeah, if you said over 40, you're right. But really, I was looking for over 50. So if you said over 40, don't cheat. I mean, that's fair enough. You played 53, so it is over 50. But the way it read, if you said over 40, yeah, you got to be quite right. But no, you're not. So preferably over 50. If you want to give yourself a point, if you said over 40, then do so. It's entirely up to you. If you need the points, that is. And the last question, in only one season, did Ferna fail to score a goal, and that was, of course, the 1920 season. Yeah, he had 3 options, but he failed to score any goals. He was playing a lot more defensively that season because of injury problems, so he didn't have the opportunity perhaps he may have had in other seasons. But it was a 1920 season. Well, there you go, guys. Let me know what you scored. If you got all 12, absolutely brilliant. If you got 4 or 5, nothing wrong with that. As I say, I've probably got 4 or 5 myself, so don't worry about it. Let me know. It's always nice to know what you've got. Please let me know. Send us your scores in. I hope you enjoyed that. As I say, there's a couple of other little quizzes I've done for this mid-season. If you like the summer hiatus, as a guess the grounds, of course, and a 21-22 guess the game, guess the score from an action picture. So this is like the third. This will be, I think, the final one of the quizzes I'm doing. Obviously, the quizzes will be back in some sort of format for the 22-23 season, but I'm not quite sure which format yet. But they will be back for that season, the upcoming season as well. So hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for joining me anyway, and let me know those scores. Till we meet again, that's one thing, don't I? Please, you and your families all stay safe, please. Come on, City. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.